back in Florida, I didn't really have too many friends because I was always involved in something, either singing or swimming. When I was a swimmer, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. and go to practices, then go to school, then after school go back to swim practice, then after swim practice go to weights, and then after weights go to do homework and then do the same thing the next day. At one point I had to choose between one of the two, and that was singing. April and I are becoming best friends on this show. I don't really have a lot of friends, so definitely having April by my side is awesome.
Even though it's a competition, I feel like I get to hang out with you and like feel like an actual 16-year-old.
We make videos really immature, honestly, videos of us just being weird and being ourselves.
Hey guys, it's Macy and April, and we're in the center of LA.
Nice glasses. We miss our internet friends. Thanks, I like them too.
These past performances haven't been my best performances. I think it's the nerves catching up to me, and I just have to really let those go because I don't want to leave at all.
The last kiss I'll cherish until we meet again. When time makes it harder, I wish I could remember, but I'll keep your memory. You'll visit me in my sleep, my darling. Oh no. You took my hand, you showed me how. You promised me you'd be around. Oh, that's right. I took your words and I believed in everything you said to me. Yeah, oh, that's right. If someone said 3 years from now you'll be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all gone. I know better still be said forever and ever. If someone said 3 years from now you'll be long gone, I'd stand up and punch them out, 'cause they're all wrong, yeah. That last kiss I'll cherish until we meet again. When time makes it harder, I wish I could remember, but I'll keep your memory. You'll visit me in my sleep, my darling. Oh no.
Macy, 60%. Nice way to start the show. Nice way to start with your Scottish ancestry, with your kilt there. It's very, very nice. Let's start with the experts here. Ludacris, I like the stars on you, by the way. It's very, very nice.
Thank you, man. I'm a star. That's what I do.
There you go. All right.
So what can I say?
So literal. What did you think of Macy's performance?
I definitely liked it. I feel like you commanded the stage, and that's something I look for from a lot of the artists that get up here. I feel like some of the presence and some of the energy, you could have done a little better with some of the notes, but for the most part, you got my yes vote because you commanded that stage.
All right. Kesha?
I actually agree with Ludacris. That doesn't happen often. I think that you were commanding the stage. You were awesome tonight. There are a couple notes that you need to be a little more careful of next time. But overall, I thought your performance was rad.
Radical, dude.
Rad.
Bodacious. Fred?
Totally agree. I feel like note-wise, you got to be a little more careful. And I know you know when you hit them a little bit off, but you have everything else. And in that sense, I'm not worried about the fact that you've got a little ways to go on that, because we got, what, a couple more weeks? You can fine-tune it as we go, and I think you're such a star.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Macy. Stay right here for the moment.
Competition, considering that I was the first West Coast Aid. I am excited to be here. I have triumphed and I've conquered. but being away from my husband has been difficult. I'm so happy he got to come out and visit this week. I know you're here with me in spirit, but I'm sometimes a baby, and I miss you a lot because you're like my biggest cheerleader.
This is a very big accomplishment. I'm very proud. Very, very proud, for real.
He does everything for me to live out my dreams.
I miss you big time, but I don't want you to come home no time soon. You gotta win the competition.
Being a backup singer has been my bread and butter for quite some time, but being able to perform as my own artist and winning this competition would definitely be the ultimate dream for me. You've been behind me 1,000%, and I love you for it.
I love you too, wife.
I don't want to be a doo-wop pop chick anymore, and this show's gonna help me do that.
You won't find him drinking at the table, rolling dice and staying out till 3. You won't ever find him being unfaithful. You will find him, you'll find him next to me. You won't find him trying to chase the devil for money, fame, for power, and a greed. You won't ever find him where the rest go. You will find him, you'll find him next to me. Next to me. Ooh, next to me. Ooh, next to me. Hey. You will find him, you'll find him next to me. When the end is coming, buildings falling down fast. When we spoil the land and try to bar the seas. When everyone has lost their heads around us. You will find him, you'll find him right next to me, yeah, yeah. Next to me, yeah. He'll be right here next to me. Oh, you can find him next to me, yeah. You will find him, you'll find him next to me, yeah. You will find him, you'll find him next to me. You will find him, you'll find him next to me.
Shamia, 76%. Come on down here. You look beautiful tonight. You sounded wonderful. That was great. Let's start with Kesha.
You are not a background singer anymore, girlfriend. That was amazing. You're amazing. I love you, yes.
Thank you.
But you had excellent backup singers on that song, I must say. They were wonderful. They were fantastic. All right, Ludacris.
It started off a little shaky, but then you worked and you got the energy from the crowd towards the end, and I think it was a great song for your vocal expertise. But what I loved the most was how you changed the arrangement of the song. Sometimes you'll get my yes vote just because you make it unique. Yeah. So I think you deserve a round of applause just
You have done amazing things with the arrangements. Was that another one you did yourself, or was that Ray in the band?
It was a mix between.
It was a mix between. It was great. Brad.
You're like watching an athlete, because it's, in my opinion, it wasn't a perfect performance, but you bring to it it's sort of like you're going up for the layup, and it's like, I'll do this time. And maybe you didn't nail it, but it's so much fun to watch, and you're such a star. I don't know. I don't know what else to say except that you're great, and I want to see you keep going in this.
All right. Thank you, Brad. Congratulations, Shamia. We're going to see if your score keeps you in the top 10 of them throughout the rest of the night. But for now, go ahead and sit down in the blue chairs, the blue safety chairs. Best of luck.
We're at sleep with Caleb and Alex. This is a normal thing.
I am the last parent remaining on the show, and it has been extremely difficult. I have 2 boys, ages 4 and 2. I haven't seen my kids in 6 weeks. you're a parent, never been away from your kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm happy to report, and so ecstatic, that this weekend my kids will be making a trip out to Los Angeles, and I'm more excited and happy about that than anything I have been in a really, really long time. Since I've been out in Los Angeles, you know, I'm a youth music pastor back home at our church, and our church is actually very active within the community, and so I hooked up with this organization to go out and give out just bags of food to these families who are struggling. Being able to do this really feeds my soul, man.
That's fresh pineapples here.
The first show I did a ballad, and it was really responded well to, and the last show I'd done this modern song that was kind of rocky and edgy. This week, I'm going to be doing Michael Bolton, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? So if you're familiar with Michael Bolton or this song, you know it's going to take everything I got to pull this off. So hopefully you enjoy it and you swipe right.
I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. So I had to come and get it straight from you. They said you were leaving, someone swept your heart away. And from the look upon your face, I see it's true. Tell me, supposed to carry on when all that I've been living for is gone? No, I don't want to face the price I'm gonna pay for dreaming. Oh no, oh, now that your dream has come true. So tell me, how am I supposed carry on when all that I've been living for is gone?
Welcome back to Rising Star, or as I just called it during that commercial break. Holy crap! We had a sound issue, as you could probably tell. That's live TV. Our soundboard went down. We are back up. Your Bolton pulled the plug. It was insane. It was all the baby making made it go down. But let's get right to our expert panel. Brad, you were the first to vote for Joshua. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I love hearing you sing. First of all, I can barely hear because your little kids are saying hi, Daddy.
Yelling hi, Daddy.
And I think any issues that you had, like your weak start, to me, the first few lines, as well as towards the end, you get that pitching. I know what that is. You were looking at them. You were about to cry, weren't you? And I want to say, here's the thing. I saw the best quote online. A guy named Mike Delp, at Delp Diesel, wrote, he nailed a Bolton song, which is a feat into itself. And at Josh Groban's mic going out wasn't bad either. Keep going. You're so great.
All right, moving right along. Kesha.
So, okay, every time you perform, I forget how good you are. And this time it was like definitely the best you've ever done. And I think maybe it was your family and you just looked like you were going to cry and everybody else was going to cry.
Thank you.
But that was really awesome performance.
Thank you so much.
Ludicrous.
Appreciate it.
I see the Holy Spirit in the church background coming out of you right now, which I love, you know? But I definitely love the fact of, again, how you use your family. I actually have my daughter in the audience. It's her birthday today, so I get the motivation from that and all that good stuff. So, you know, I'm just proud of you, man. Every time you come here, you continue to do better and better. So I'm excited to see what's next.
Joshua, congratulations. We'll see if your score is enough to stay in the top 7 throughout the night.
This girl has so much exuberance. It may be what she's had to go through in her life, but there's something that she brings to the stage every time she sings that's infectious.
I think the best part about this whole thing for me is I get so many messages from people. Hi, Hope. How are you?
I'm doing really good.
It's so good to meet you.
You too. I don't see very many people like with disabilities going out there or anything like that. Then I see you do it and I'm just like, well, maybe I can.
Oh my gosh. It's so surreal having someone tell you that, like, you're their inspiration or something like that. It's just, like, crazy. I've had people that I look up to that have really inspired me, and to be that for someone else is just, like, the coolest, most humbling thing in the world. It's an inspiring wheel of fortune. Sharing your heart with me and sharing your story, that means more to me than you'll ever know. And so this Sunday, when you see me do this and pat my heart, just know that's for you.
Wow.
Getting through this next round means so much to me because all these people are calling me their inspiration. I don't want to let them down.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. When sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Come on down here, April. 71%.
Thank you.
Well done. What is that on your shirt? Is that an eye with a heart on it?
It's an iris.
Oh, iris. Good. All right.
I have that tattoo on my hand.
You have that on your hand. Look at
That's
that.
so cool.
That's not fair.
Soulmates. Well, Ludacris, let's start with you.
Yeah, I see you left the guitar at home today,
did,
and you
I
got up
did.
there, and I feel like you say a lot of people motivate you, you motivate me. So I'm proud of you, and I think that you continue to do a great job on this show.
Thank you.
That's why I got the yes vote.
Brad.
I'm curious to know how you felt about it.
I was definitely a little nervous.
Were you?
A little nervous, for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like that wasn't your strongest.
No.
But, when I saw that you were singing this today, I thought this is going to be fantastic. And it didn't quite meet that for me, but
Yeah.
it was also really good. And I don't know if there's ever been a successful, or any recording artist for that matter, that has your specific disability, and it's time. It's time to have somebody like you on the radio. It would be wonderful. You're such a great singer.
I really appreciate it.
Finishing off with your Iris soulmate.
With your soulmate.
Yeah.
You're just the cutest thing on the earth.
So much.
Like, you are. Oh my gosh, I love you.
I love you.
We're fanning out a little bit.
We are.
I thought, yeah, this song choice wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but I believe in you, and I believe in you as an artist, and you really inspire me. Like, out of everybody in this competition, like, you inspire me the most.
Thank you so much.
So I'm really proud of you.
All right,
Thank
strong,
you, guys.
strong positive words from everybody on the panel. Well done, April. Congratulations. We'll see if your score is enough to keep you in the top 7, but for now, go ahead and join your other top 7.
I was so overwhelmed.
She was incredible, and I'm so proud.
My sister, she's my best friend, and she just gets so emotional on these shows, and I'm just like, wow.
Monty Pat, look at your family right here. That your sister's been crying.
She's the best sister ever. We just hang out. I mean, I let her use my stuff, so sometimes, some stuff, not everything. When I was 15, my family and I moved to the U.S. just for me to pursue my dream. My family, my sister, they're so supportive. They've been doing everything for me, moving for me, and I just want to show them that I can do it and not let them down.
You're like my best friend.
Thank you, Nina. I mean, just getting this far, it's so incredible. Like, I never thought I would have. And just to get through the next round would be even more incredible. And I just really, really, really hope I do. And I'll just do my best.
I lit a fire with the love you left behind, and it burned wild and crept up the mountainside. I followed your ashes into outer space. I can't look out the window. I can't look at this place. I can't look at the stars. They make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard. And if I know you at all, I know you've gone too far. So I can't look at the stars. Stars, they make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard, and if I know you at all, I know you've gone too far. So I can't look at the stars. So I can't look at the stars.
Monty Pat Malloy, 68%. Come on down. Who have you got here today? You brought your family with you?
Yes.
Cheering squad, your sister and your mom and your dad? All
Yes.
right, cool. And we'll start with you, Kesha.
Okay, so from day one, you looked like you were gonna literally die on stage.
Yes,
And then to today is like such a huge difference in your performance. Like, you commanded the stage, in your eyes there was fierceness, and I could see you definitely being a force to be reckoned with in the music business.
Thank you so much.
Ludacris may not agree. You voted no.
I disagree with Kesha. Like, the only problem, I never had a problem with your voice. I love your voice, Manny Pat. And I think the first time you performed, you know, you didn't command the stage as much. The second time I voted yes, because I felt like you gave it more. This time I feel like you reverted back more to like the first time. So I love your voice. I just feel like I voted no because I don't feel like you commanded the stage the way that I wanted you to after giving you the advice and the expert advice that we gave you.
So it's more of an
that's just how I-
interpretive thing on your standpoint. It's
Yeah,
performance
definitely,
level.
Definitely.
Gotcha.
Because right now we're getting more and more into, closer and closer to the finals, and I feel like it's good, but I'm looking for excellent, I'm looking for great, and that's the only reason you didn't get my yes vote.
You have a challenge. Brad.
I voted yes purely for your vocals. I disagree with Kesha a little bit as
You
well.
don't think she's come a long way
She
since
has
day
come
one?
she has come a long
Since day
way.
one.
But I voted yes. Give me a break. No, the thing
Ladies,
is,
you're both pretty. Come on.
No, I think that you have a long way to go as a performer, not as a singer necessarily. You actually, the one reason I voted yes was because you sang better than a lot of folks did tonight so far. I felt like nerves didn't get the best of you that way, but you got to work on the performance aspect of it.
All right, Monty Pot, congratulations. Some
Thank
good
you.
good advice there tonight. We'll see if your score is enough to stay in the top 7 for now. Go ahead and take a seat.
Thank you.
The duel round was really nerve-wracking.
Brad, it was a no from you.
I don't know. I felt like you were rehearsing it as opposed to performing it for everyone here. That's how I felt.
But I was saved by the West Coast.
Congratulations!
It's just like the most amazing feeling that you could ever feel. My mom and my sister have been very supportive of me, and actually I think that they get a little more worried than I do.
You gave me a stomachache last week.
I know, you were so nervous.
It's because you're my little sister.
Oh, I remember when she came home from high school with the guitar strapped to her back, and my heart stopped, and I made the sign of the cross and said, oh no, not another one.
For the past 2 years, I have been working at an elementary school as an art teacher's assistant and also as a freelance guitar teacher. 3, 4. I try and see what their interests are, and I try to apply it to a lesson so that we can have fun and jam out.
I see you this week just knocking them out. Knocking them out. You're a warrior.
If there are boundaries, I'll try to knock them down. I'm latching on, babe. Now I know what I have found. You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. I feel we're close enough. Could I lock in your touch? Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. I'm so encaptured, got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored, hold me tight within your clutch. Now I've got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching on to you.
Dana, 60%. Come on down. I love that song. I love you singing that song.
Thank you.
Such an interesting, cool arrangement of that song. It brought Kesha to her feet. We loved it.
I just love you. I just love you. I'm such a fan of yours. Like, I want you to make the CD, and I want to buy it, and I want to listen to it in my car.
Why don't you produce her?
All right, maybe I will.
There aren't CDs anymore, I don't think, but even so, you'll make something for Kesha and she'll listen to it. Ludacris?
You left the guitar at home this week. I think last week I remember that I wanted you to give a little bit more, and tonight I really feel like the eyes are the gateway to the soul. I feel like you touched a lot of people's souls, not only in this room, but at home tonight, right?
Thank you.
So, I don't understand why it's only at 60%. Is it okay, Josh, for me to say that I'm mad at America right now? Is that okay?
I mean, you say whatever you want.
I'm mad at America. I want them to vote even higher, okay? So that's how I feel right now.
You know,
that's how I feel.
That's a challenge to the West Coast because they have a say as well, and they maybe will heed the call.
They have to save one person.
All right.
I think you did amazing. I think you've improved, and I love that you continue to keep me guessing. That's what I love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Ludacris only gets mad for the makeup sex, but still.
Wait a second.
That's okay. Because I listened to your lyrics. Brad.
Okay.
Let you get away with that.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention
That's
for a
okay.
minute.
I'll try to keep you back on track. We're back.
I kind of feel like that was the worst possible song choice. But I do like you so much. I voted yes. I have voted yes. Just because, here's why. Sit down.
Security.
Sit down. Here's why. It's because it just didn't really go anywhere, and we're trying. If the wall was down, I would have been worried for you. So I voted yes, and hopefully you'll stick around because I do think you're wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, bookended by two very different opinions. I thought it was lovely. For now, you are still in the top 7. Congratulations. Go take a seat.
First of all, this show is really fun because my parents are having a blast. They've both been on national television, which is very exciting. 그거를 엄마 아빠가 해줘서 난 너무 좋고. My parents moved over here to the States from South Korea, honestly, to live the American dream. It was really rough for them in the beginning. You know, they were in a new land with a new language, and so coming here and trying to make a life was not easy. And, you know, they did it. My dad has a couple stores, and he's really been able to provide our family with everything we need.
엄마 아빠가 많이 못 배우고 많이 못해서 우리 연주한테 많이 해주고 싶었지. 그래서 엄마가
I mean, I definitely want to succeed, like partly for my parents. I really wouldn't be here without them if they didn't support me the way they did. But, you know, my parents always still tell me, you know, you still got to do it for you.
최선을 다하고 열심히 살고 후회 없이.
I think that really helped me believe in myself because they believed in me, and, you know, I want to give back everything that they've given me and more.
I tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been and how I got to where I am. But these stories don't mean anything when you've got no one to tell them to. It's true. I was made for you.
Alice Lee, 40%. Come on down. I thought it was very nice.
Thank you.
2 out of 3 experts did not agree. Ludacris, you're shaking your head. You weren't happy.
Listen, I don't think it was bad. I just think that, again, since we're in this round, we have to be very critical. And I feel like the last time I voted yes for you because I feel like you gave so much more stage performance and you kept a lot of control of your vocals. This time around, it wasn't as much stage performance, and there were still just some minor parts where I wish you would have done better vocally. So I feel like you wanted to focus more on the vocals. That's how it is. Hey, all right. That's how I feel.
That's fair. Kesha?
Yeah.
I voted yes. Okay.
When don't you vote?
Oh, come on. That's cheap. Come
I'm
on.
not a dream crusher. Don't hate on this. I'm not a dream crusher. I don't think that was necessarily the best song for tonight. And there were a couple pitchy moments. And last time you performed, you were a beast. And tonight it was a little more tame, but you're not worth a blue arrow.
Okay. Not worth a blue arrow. Worth a red arrow to Brad. Did you agree with the criticisms that they both had?
Yeah. I felt like you need a few more days to get that right. Know what I mean? It felt like needed a little more rehearsal, needed a little more comfortability with the... Is this a new song for you?
Kind of not really. I love the song. I've known it for a while.
As far as performing it goes.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I could sense that, and I don't know. There was so much... There was a couple of pitch moments I couldn't just let go.
Cool.
All right. Okay. Well, the score is what the score is. The experts had their say. Thank you, Alice. Best of luck. Go ahead over right now.
It's the most uplifting feeling. And then going into the duels, it's your second chance to show America what you can do.
Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. That was amazing.
I think I consider myself in between an introvert and extrovert, but there were times where I might have been more of an introvert during high school or my later teens. But what's really amazed me about the show is that being around so many cool and interesting people, it opens you up socially. What's great is that my family has been to every single show of mine prior to Rising Star. They have never missed one show.
And you're a good human being and a great musician, and I'm so happy. I can't begin to tell you.
What's really cool about this week is that my song choice is a little bit further beyond the 60s and 70s. So I chose a song called Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. It's showing people that I can put my voice on something more relevant. Whether it's an older song or whether it's a song maybe in the past 15 to 20 years, I think it's important to do the song justice. Because if I don't believe in the song, nobody else will.
I'm gonna fight 'em all. A seven-nation army who can hold
stirring up an absolute frenzy in here. Come on down, 88%. Take it, breathe it in. You may be seated. Parents are here. That was awesome. You raised the wall. Let's get our, you brought Brad to his hands and knees for that vote. Brad, what are your thoughts?
I'm like a huge fan. Would you sign my guitar? That's all I got to say. You're just fantastic. I know, you did what I said. Bring that electric out. Look at that Marshall amp back there.
And a nice half step, man.
All right.
Kesha.
I don't. I mean...
You don't. You can't.
I can't.
You won't.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't. I literally can't.
All right. Okay. That's... All right. Ludacris, can you?
I can do that. I got you. Hold on.
Okay, thank goodness. All right.
Look, let me tell you why I took this job. Because it's not like we necessarily needed to take the job. It's because we love music, right? So music is about emotion.
Yes.
And music is about when it's really, really good, you lose yourself in the moment. I think everybody in this room just lost themselves.
Absolutely. It was a moment. 88% is your score, which means you are in the top 7. Unfortunately, that means that you have beaten Alice Lee, who is in the hot seat, and we are saying goodbye to Alice Lee as she goes home. Let's give Alice a big round of applause. We thank you so much for being part of the show. Jesse, you go ahead and join the top 7. Congratulations.
I was one of the first West Coast saves. And then I made it past the dual round.
Your voice is so phenomenal. I am obsessed with you. You killed it.
And now I'm here in the 3rd round, and I'm so excited. I'm from a really small town in Michigan called Cairo, and they have been my biggest supporters. They have put signs up all over the town. They have my back 100%. I live in an apartment in LA with 5 other girls, and it's awesome. They're my best friends.
Excited about what's next?
I feel like I can't believe I'm here. Every round has been really intense. And then this coming round, 5 people are going home, so that takes the intensity up even more. I'm bringing a new side of my music that I hope can kind of leave an impression. So this week I've been working on really reaching for those higher belt notes that don't come as easily for me. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna rock the stage. Yeah! Woo! Thank you.
Down the road, going nowhere, guitar packed in the trunk. Somewhere around mile marker 112, Papa started humming the funk. I got a Jones in my bones before we know we were singing this melody. Stop the car, pull out the guitar, halfway to New Orleans. I said, take me home. Said, take me home. Could feel the sun about to rise when we realized we had nothing to fear. Just me and my daddy and a kid named Coke, making music that nobody would hear. And then the sun lit up and it split the night, spilling over our Jubilee. Oh, 10,000 cars by the side of the road, moving far as the eye can see. Said, take me home. Said, take me was hot and we all about to lose control.
100%. Come on out here. Not quite enough. You did get to borrow Brad's headband, though. That's a good thing.
Thank you for that.
Brad, let's start with you. You liked this performance.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was really risky, though, and it was the type of thing that might have paid off. It seemed like you were way outside your comfort zone, which I can really respect. But I don't think it connected completely with the audience, and that's why the score's not higher.
Do you guys feel like this overall has been a night of some really risky, kind of odd choices song-wise?
I'm floored, because we didn't mentor you guys this time, and we didn't have any chance to say, don't do that or do this. So it's sort of interesting to see when left to your own devices what you do.
Right.
But, you know, in this case, it's kind of a shame in that sense that it didn't quite click, maybe.
Risk-taking is good, but at the same time, you want to find that spot where you really shine. And I think for a lot of contestants tonight, it's been the case. Luda.
It was risky, and I love the energy that you gave. I think that for me, it was the first time you performed, you had a heart. The last time you performed, I feel like you killed it. So you set a bar for me. Right. And this time around, I feel like you didn't have any instruments, and I was like focusing 100% on the vocals, and I feel like it was a little shaky, and that's the only reason that I voted no. But I do still love your energy. I feel like you have a future. You just got to work on those things, and I feel like you can overcome all of adversity, all the adversity.
Thank you.
100%.
You voted yes. Do you agree?
Yeah, okay. It wasn't the best song choice, let's be honest. But your energy is so cute and your voice is good, so this is not the end of your career. I want you to walk off this stage with confidence.
Thank you so much.
All right. Blue arrow from Kesha. You did not raise the wall, however, and did not make it to the top 7, so we are saying goodbye to you. Give her a big round of applause. West Coast still has a say, but for now, we wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Macy, you still have the lowest score on the leaderboard. You are still...
During the duel round, I was a West Coast save.
The winner is Lisa Punch. Congratulations, Lisa.
After I was saved, I told myself that it's not going to happen again. I'm going to keep fighting harder because I'm a fighter. I've been fighting for this dream my whole life. Even now, I'm still fighting. Life has been tough in New York, and I moved to this country with all of my family, apart from my father, who had to stay behind in Guyana, and I really miss him. You're the one who kind of molded me to become this individual that I am, like determined and...
We're really proud of you, Lisa. Back home in Guyana, you know, everybody's like crazy right now there, man.
Guyana has been amazing during my time on Rising Star.
The president, you know, the ministers, Guyana is so crazy about you right now on this show.
Our motto in Guyana is one people, one nation, one destiny, and to see that all of Guyana, they're living up to that motto, one people, one nation, one destiny, to back me. It's amazing.
She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but you know she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down. Oh, she got her head in the clouds and she's not coming down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
were just waiting to see if that final decimal came in. 59%.
I had fun.
You had so much fun.
I had fun.
We had so much fun watching you. You had cheers for your performance and jeers for the vote.
Yeah.
So close. Kesha, you're like on the verge of tears.
I hate that.
Oh.
That was so good.
Thank you.
You're so good.
Thank you.
You're so charismatic and you were so in tune. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, it's very, very close. West Coast could make a difference here.
Okay.
Ludacris.
I love how you fought every single second to try to get this wall to rise. To me, like, listen, I know I'm a hard judge. I know I'm a critical judge, but when I see it in someone's eyes to use everyone's energy, not only in here, but at home to fight, to raise this wall, that does it for me.
And you
I
can't see
saw
what
it in your eyes.
You can't see what I see backstage, but she is truly in her zone. She's pacing.
That's what
She's
I'm
getting the
telling
note
you,
from the
yeah.
band. She's working at it, and she came out here and she really worked it.
100%.
First of all, that is the best dress of the night.
Little fashion.
I disagree with Kesha. I do think you were very pitchy. But the thing is...
I don't think so.
Oh, that's all right. We're all entitled to our expert opinions up here.
That's why PBR, yes,
I could beat you.
That's fine. We'll come back from a commercial break. I have a black eye. The thing about your performance that I loved was I didn't know what to expect with the choreography. I had heard in rehearsal that you were going to be doing that, and it was great. It was
Thank you.
It's also hard to stay on key with that much going on, and you're thinking about where to move and what to do.
Thank you. With this performance, I'm so happy, and I'm happy because I got to be the artist that I want to be.
Yes, and I want to see that.
And I'm so happy about that.
We're happy about it, too. We're grateful we got to hear you.
I really hope they bring you back.
Thank you. And I want to say, my baby brother, he's 5 years old, and he told me to call his name. Lemuel, I love you.
Lemuel, we all love you. We all love you. Unfortunately, you did not raise the wall, which means we are saying goodbye to you for now.
Yeah.
But let's all give her an enormous round of applause as she goes off. And we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Macy Kate holding on for dear life by a percentage to that hot seat. Stay.
Bartender in New York City. I left my home in New Jersey because I knew there would be more opportunity for me in the big city.
She is following her dream, and she's happy doing it.
When I'm not singing or bartending, I love to do yoga. I actually was in the process of getting my yoga teaching certification when I had to come out here.
Hands into prayer.
Reaching up, down into forward bend, Uttanasana. Unfortunately, I had to come out to LA right in the middle of my certification course, and I was not able to graduate. I had to choose. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. There's no way that I would ever pass this up.
Reach your left leg back.
My parents have been out here for both shows.
You lit it up, honey. You lit it up.
I told you.
Feels really nice having them there. I don't think either of them would miss it for the world. It's just been so great. I'm not alone.
I can't express how proud we are of our little girl.
Cause I know you're willing to take me all the way. You got me right here, combustible. And I can't wait till it starts to explode. The big, big bang, the reason I'm alive. When all the stars collide in this universe inside. The big, big bang. Whoa, the big, big bang. The big, big bang. Touch but I'm into doing what I feel like doing when I'm inspired. So if we take a walk down the beach tonight, I bet that we could light up the sky. Whoa, take it from me, I don't want to be mummified. Sometimes I feel so isolated, I wanna die. And I'll take it from you if you got it every time. So baby, bring your body here next to mine, next to mine. I don't wanna dream, I just want to live it. Baby, let's not miss this thing, the big, big bang. The reason I'm alive when all the stars collide in this universe, inside the big, big bang. Whoa, the big, big bang, the big, big bang. Oh, babe.
Right at the end. I think you voted. Here comes the wall. Get it up! Save yourself! Oh, man. That was very, very close. 65% in the end there. Luda.
This was the first time that it took me so long to vote yes, and I want to explain why.
It took you all a really long time to vote for this one.
It really did. I feel like it started off very slow. Like the first half of the song was slow, and I feel like you got into it towards the end. So I feel like, maybe it was a little bit of the nerves. I don't know if some of the, the first part was a little contrived, but I love your voice so much, and I feel like it's so unique. But, yeah.
It absolutely is.
But I was on the fence, and that's what it pulled me over towards the end of why I voted yes as opposed to voting no. So I want you to work on that in terms of giving it more stage presence and just giving it your all like you did towards the end of the song. Yeah.
Cool. Good advice. Speaking of on the fence, Kesha.
I know, I waited till the last second.
You did.
I love your voice. I don't love your voice singing that song. I don't think that was the right song choice. It's been a couple of those tonight.
Okay.
But I voted yes because I know your potential and because in the future you're going to pick the right song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All right.
Right.
A&R. You're saying right. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree. First of all, I want to be honest and say you might be my favorite voice in the entire competition. But how's that for non-committal? But the thing about it is there are songs we do in our shows that are sort of like fun and they work and they get you to the next one, and then there's the money. And this wasn't the money for you. And you got to bring the money.
Yeah.
Sound like Jerry Maguire. You need to do that every week.
Yeah.
Tell me the money.
Until we get to the end. And I think this was the wrong, like Pamela from West Virginia wrote bad song for her. That's all she wrote. Yeah, bad song for her, which is a good way to put it. There's better ones for you. It's all right. You can do that in your live show.
But you raised the wall.
Yeah, you raised the wall.
Only money songs in the show. Only money songs. All right,
Show me the money.
Bottom line is you raised the wall, which means you beat Macy Kate in the hot seat. And Macy Kate, we have to say goodnight to you. Give her a big round of applause as we send you off. Thank you so much for being here. Our Instagram winner, Dana Williams. If we look at the leaderboard, that means you are now in the hot seat.
This week is the week of my wedding. I'm gonna get married to my best friend, Jocelyn Marshall. We're getting married in Georgia, and I'm going home in the middle of this week to get ready for this wedding. Then I'm flying back on show day to get ready for the show. So this week is crazy, but the most exciting week of my life. So once I get married, it gets real. So it's not just my life riding on the show. Now it's our life riding on the show.
It is my honor to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Austin French.
For her to just to say, and I'm behind you 100% is huge. But we are going back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being supportive, baby.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. There's definitely pressure and also determination. You know, I want to do my best. I want to make my wife proud. I want to make my family proud and also live out my dream.
Livy, thank you so much for making me the happiest man in the world. I mean it.
To know that my best friend is also my biggest fan and supporter is pretty cool.
I love you, the most beautiful bride.
I'd follow you wherever.
Are you gonna hurt?
I know.
I don't want
LA, here we come.
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Oh, some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, babe, if I got you, baby. Some people search for a fountain that promises forever young. Oh, some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, but some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
86% for a married man.
Oh, man.
Your blushing bride is really proud of you right now. I don't know, man. You got married in the middle of a competition. We were wondering if it would throw you at all. And
everybody should do it. I mean,
everybody should do it. All right, cool. Luda, we'll start with you.
He thinks he's slick by getting married.
Yeah, I heard you laughing at that.
A lot of people voted yes before he even started singing, just because he just got married in the middle of everything. But he said some people want diamond rings, some people want everything. I guess your wife got everything. She got diamond ring and everything.
That's true. Right? That's true.
Nah, there were some parts that were a little pitchy, but I feel like your overall presence and everything that you brought today with the happiness and just making everyone feel energetic and great tonight is what pulled you over, and that's what gave me the yes vote.
Thank you, man.
You make America happy. You just do. I like looking at you. You're a happy guy.
Yeah. His wife is over there.
In a nice way. I'm not being a pervert in a really nice way. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something else, but you're really good.
Okay, really good. Yes votes all around. But I hate to do this. I swear it's not on purpose. We are short on time. I got to skip you right now. I'm sorry. But Austin, you did raise the wall, which is wonderful. But unfortunately, that also means that we say goodbye to Dana, who's in the hot seat. Let's give her a big round of applause as she exits. Who's done a wonderful job. Dana, I love your voice, and I know you're going very, very far. Austin, go on over there. Join your other top 7. Now let's see in the leaderboard who's moving over to the hot seat. Audrey Kate Geiger, you're in the hot seat now.
Last round I did not make it through the duel with April. I didn't want to go home. I wasn't ready.
There's just a lot of pressure all coming down right now. Hoping for the West Coast to pull me through.
When I was watching the numbers and realized that I was the one going through to the next round, I was beyond thrilled. I mean, my heart was pounding so hard, and I was crying, I was screaming, I was yelling. My mom was there. It was amazing.
This is what you've been wanting to do all your life, and I'm just so proud of you.
I have needed someone to lean on and some strength, and as a kid, she wasn't always there for that, and she has really stepped up.
It's been an incredible journey so far, and I definitely feel how strong you've been through all of this.
Me too. I'm sorry I wasn't that. I had so many things going on when you were little, but glad I learned a lot of lessons, and I'm here for you all the time.
They're cutting down to 8 people this week.
Yeah. Well, you'll do good. Your voice carries so deeply into people's hearts, so just be you. You're amazing.
Thanks, Mom.
Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds, brilliant and barely now. Hot summer nights in mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. He's my son, he makes me shine like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful?
Sonnet Simmons, up to 30%. Come on out here. 3 no's from the experts. Let's go to Brad first.
I love you. Just too pitchy, and just wasn't the right thing. But absolutely love you and wish you the best and want to see what happens with you.
Ludacris?
I feel like it was a very hard song choice. I feel like your nerves got a little bit of the best of you. I've seen you perform better. And again, I always say this, I don't feel like anyone's destiny stops between any of these experts, anyone in this room, anyone voting. I feel like if you want it, you will make sure that you get it. And I feel like you have that within yourself. I just had to vote no.
All right. Kesha?
Please don't let this stop you. Please only let this make you stronger.
Thank you.
Let's give it up for Sonnet Simmons as we say goodbye to her. Stay right here. You did not raise the wall, so you're going home, but we wish you all the very best of luck. Guys, everybody come up here. That's it. This is your top 7 over here. Get up here, guys. I know it's so hard to run in the heels, right? I have the same problem sometimes. We will be standing by later. West Coast, this is so vitally important. You have contestants that didn't make it through now. West Coast, your votes matter. Find out which of these performers is saved and competing in the quarterfinals. The highest West Coast score will be saved. Experts, I want to thank you all so very much for your votes and for your wisdom. Let's give it up one more time for Ray Chu and this wonderful band. We will see you guys next week. West Coast, you're up next. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.